Good morning. I know people are slow to come in. Just checking in, y'all. Without power right now, we've been without power since early this morning. Right now, we got tropical storm warnings. The wind is extremely high out there. They're saying about between 20 miles per hour. Maybe wind gusts up to about 35, maybe. But sustained wind running about 527 miles an hour when gusts maybe 30 or above. Um, but right now we're good. Still no power. I'm not going to be here long. Going to try to reserve some power. Just checking in, seeing how everybody's doing. I know it was a tough night in Florida. Uh, this is the biggest hurricane and the strongest hurricane that has ever hit Big Bend, coming up with the near where the landfall of Hurricane Helene was. So it is now historically one of the biggest storm that have landed in Big Bend. The storm is now moving through Georgia, north parts of Georgia. Still strong storm at 60 plus mile per hour wind as well. I don't know if I have anybody right now in Georgia. How you doing in Florida? How you doing? So far right now, right now as things are clearing up this morning, only a total that which is a lot. Six people did not survive the storm. Um, One person I know, a sign fell on their vehicle. A fireman in Georgia, I think a tree fell on him somehow. A person in maybe in Florida, a house um, where a tree fell on a house. Hey, Trutcher. Said, yeah, we don't have power. Not gonna be here long. Gonna try to reserve. I do have a backup power pack, but not gonna be here that long. Just coming to check in. Please hit the like button if you're able to. Um, I hope checking in on Kendra, Hachi, everybody. Our prayers are still making it. I know some tough times are still going through Georgia right now. Tough times in Florida. They got Sarasota, Mantis, I believe, parts of that area hit hard with flood waters. We're dealing with flood flash warnings all day long as well. As you know, I'm not that far from the city, but the city floods all the time, so I could imagine what's going on there inside the city. And I'm not going to venture out there to find out. um, so basically, that's what's going on now. But no, we don't have any power. I think we lost power maybe between 2, 3 this morning. Um, the power went out. So and we still don't have power now. If you guys can hit the like button as you come on in, I have 14 people. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button if you may and can. I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Like I said, my prayers are still out for you guys because the storm is still dangerous. Even at a tropical storm, at 60 mile an hour wind, things can still be moved. Um, so if you're on my channel for the first time and you see the black screen, don't be alarmed. I am still here. I have videos where you can see if you want to know what just the reaction look like. I just do my black screen sometimes in the morning. But I appreciate if you hit that like button and or subscription button. I have a lot more content um, as well. But anyway, just like I said, I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to try to reserve some battery power before I have to go to battery pack. And hopefully, they're saying millions of people through the southeast Georgia uh, or without power, maybe 3 million or more. So it's going to probably be a long day with the wind being as high as it is. I'm not sure if they're going to even attempt to restore these power lines and transformers. I can hear the transformers going throughout the night. So I can imagine coming to fix these transformers and and my God, the tree falls, you know. So if we're gonna have people without power for a long time, especially in the state of Georgia and Florida, power for about a long time, probably a week or more. So y'all pray for them because I know they were showing pictures of the falling trees on the power lines last night. Um, so they're gonna probably be without power for a minute. And I know there are veterans that people have been through this before, but it never hits the same, right? It's still an inconvenience. It's still a possibilities of just being uncomfortable for a while. The temperature is 80 something degrees, and right after a hurricane type weather, you get that tropical warm weather, and that's not what you want to feel. Right after a storm, I remember after Hugo, how hot it felt. How hot it. I'm in South Carolina, Johnny. How hot it felt after Hurricane Hugo, how that temperature just hits differently after a storm. It's humid, just very uncomfortable after a storm hurricane. Um, you're dealing without power, and then you got this hot weather, and right now, like I said, it's been 80 all through the night, so the temperature really didn't drop, but it's windy, so maybe you can find some comfort outside in the wind. Maybe open some windows. How bad is it, Johnny? Right now, Florida was hit bad. Florida had 20-foot surge. They still got 10 feet surge water coming in now. So Florida was hit. Parts of Florida was hit pretty bad, Johnny. Charleston, South Carolina, we're dealing with wind and flash flood warning, and probably some flooding. Georgia is still under the impact right now, so it's pretty uncomfortable, and I think it's pretty bad in Florida. They're still just waking up this morning. They got flood waters that actually went up to the rooftops, so you never know how many people left, how many people stayed, because I was watching the Weather Channel last night, and if people didn't leave certain areas and they weren't able to get to them, they definitely showed a lot of houses were submerged underwater. If you were, and I could imagine these houses being built on higher, a little bit of stilt. If they didn't, and they weren't on on these higher stilts that required by code here in South Carolina now, a lot of these houses were underwater. I mean, the water's up to the rooftop, a 20-foot surge on top of water that was already high. So, hopefully they don't have we pray that the body count is not high, but they begged people to leave those areas for days. With a hurricane, you get days of warning. And I prayed people left the areas that were being threatened by hurricane, were able to get out and did not ride it through. But we shall find out if anybody did try to ride this. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny says much love, God bless, peace and blessing. No, nonetheless, nonetheless. Okay, thank you. Nonetheless, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that, and I think the people listening, and our prayers go out to everybody. Um, I think, yeah, they said this was the biggest storm that hit Big Bend area. We've seen bigger hit areas. Michael was a big storm and did a lot of damage. They reported, but this is the first. This is the storm of this category and this size hitting Big Bend, parts of Florida, in the Gulf, within the Gulf, Panhandle area. I guess that what it is. What it is. But you can hear the wind out here right now. I don't know if you can, but it's still wind and a lot of wind and a lot of rain out here right now. So we're gonna get through this, guys. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Um, And we still sending prayers out because I know people are just, some people are stranded. I know there are areas that they probably trying to get to when the trees are falling, have fallen, and we still have to be careful. Y'all know trees. I witnessed, and you guys saw here with this type of water, with the type of rain we had before the hurricane. The ground was saturated already. So trees, especially, I live in an area where trees fall. Okay, maybe a week later, maybe 2 weeks, maybe even a month later. With this type of wind and the old trees here, oak trees, I'm pretty sure we're going to have some trees just falling over um, at any point in time. So we still have to be concerned for weeks, months, allowing to go to worry about these trees that are going to fall because they will eventually fall. So you have to be careful out here, out there about that as well. Falling trees for months to come. Um, yeah, so just looking out, Hachi, call you guys' name because I know some of you over there, Hachi. Uh, who else? Madale, I believe, is in that area in Georgia. I know Kendra, a lot of people out of Florida. Um, and if I didn't call the names, y'all know prayers are still with all of you guys. So I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Y'all have a great morning. Um, be safe out there wherever you are in the path of the storm. Please be safe. Don't take it for granted. These winds and this water can come up in any way, especially if the tide's changing. If you see standing water, do not assume that's just the standing water. Not telling you to be afraid, but be aware. Standing water at this time is not always what you want to ride through. Sometimes roads are washed away under those waters, and it's just not standing water. So be very careful out here today. If you don't have to be out there today, don't go out there. Really, if you don't go assessing things right now, let the fire department, let the EMS, let these people get to where they need to get to. The police don't put yourself in a way of rescue when you don't have to, because there are a lot of people right now that are needing to be rescued. The count, like I said, people are now just waking up, and some people, hopefully, were able to get up out of there. All right, guys, this is Justice React, y'all. And hey, Latina Cruz, I'm about to get up here, guys. Save my power. And the bus is listening and working. Thank you, Indigo. Thank you, Latina Cruz. I'm about to get up out here, y'all. I'm about to get up here and get some what I can take care of today. And y'all stay safe out there. You too as well, Latina. And I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. This is Justice React, y'all. This came out. Y'all be safe out there and stay safe, stay prayed up, and we'll check on you later. I'm out, y'all.